Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com. Look, lefties, I already know. You don't have to send me any more notes, nasty grams, whatever. Trump is stupid. Yeah, he's stupid, isn't he? And he's crazy, too, isn't he? He's crazy like a fox. Oh, why do I chuckle? I chuckle because the left never learn. They will not learn. They are dyed in the wool, married to their ideology. And until I don't know what it takes to wake them up. Yeah, that's why we love when lefties make the transition and become conservatives. We love it because it's like doing an alien autopsy. So what made you think the way that you used to think, Sheriff Clark? Why would you have ever voted Democrat? Well, I'll tell you what, and this, that, and the other. And it's funny because I'll use Sheriff Clark as an example. I think he's a great guy, but he's gotten a lot of press, maybe because he's got the goatee and he's a big, strong-looking dude. I don't know, but he's gotten a lot of press on being a Democrat that saw the light. And I think that it's kind of like I say to the Trump early adopters, I give you more credit. The Johnny-come-latelys, like myself and others, we came on and we helped, but you guys saw it. And there's something to be said for that. Now, me as a conservative in general, there's something to be said for a kid who never bought into the leftist ideology and the Democrats. Never. But I don't get, I'm not up there meeting with the president. I've met him a couple times, and I'm not up there sitting with him every day and taking pictures and blah, blah, blah. I'm the guy that's behind the scenes still talking smack to lefties, missing out on a lot of good dinners. But I don't lament those that get it. But I'm just saying there's something to be said for being bold early on, right? And I'll give credit where credit is due. You people that saw it, Robert Davi and I had a conversation at CPAC. And he looked at me and said, I told you. I said, look, man, what do you want me to say? You are exactly right. You knew exactly what was going to happen because of the way things work out. Congratulations. He rubbed it in a little bit. But, these lefties, they think Trump's stupid. They think he's a radical, that he's crazy. And you got to love watching him work. The boldness, that's our theme today, is boldness. Let's just start with the media. The fact that Donald Trump pushes back on the media, he pushes back on anything that he's a misogynist or whatever. He did this with women. Shut up. Fake news. You're fake news. In case you didn't realize, here's another fake story. Oh, they're looking into my finances with Deutsche Bank. Fake. All the information that led up to the FBI Russia Gate thing, fake. In fact, General Flynn's probably going to get off because all the things leading to this chain of evidence of him where he lied to the FBI, which I don't know why he would have done it anyway, but all of that information, gone. It's all fake. And we're learning that. We've watched the media torpedo itself time and time again because they want to get to Trump. And all the guy does is he's got the truth on his side, the majority of the time, or he's getting results. They're not used to seeing results. Think about everything that Donald Trump has done that were bold moves. When he decided he was going to take on trade. And people are like, well, that's trade. What you know about trade? We were supposed to be part of this big thing called TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and how are we going to, what's he talking about getting rid of NAFTA and all that's all good for us? Yeah, that's why we got over $500 billion trade deficit. Can you imagine if we got $500 billion back into this economy, into American businesses, and our trade deficit went to zero? I don't know what it is right now, but here's what I'll tell you. It's lower. It's lower than what it was. If he saved us $100 billion, it's $100 billion less than we had before. And over, as they like to do in politics, over a 10-year period, that's $1 trillion. And if, for those doing the math, if he saved us $200 billion over a 5-year period, that's $1 trillion. Oops, almost messed up. That's just in trade. Donald Trump goes to Saudi Arabia, brings back a $350 billion trade deal, goes to Asia, brings up a $250 billion trade deal, Let me do the math. That's $600 billion of new business into America. And he gets the Chinese to lower tariffs on multiple products. So now we've got trade deals open, for products to go ship to overseas and even out that trade deficit. And nobody said a word. You can't find it in regular media. They're like, well, what? I didn't see anything. That's huge. Huge. He made Canada, we stopped using their lumber, timber is what I was going to say. Their lumber, we're doing American lumber. And Canada's mad. Donald Trump's like, we have an $11 billion trade deficit with you. Where are we going to fix this? Mexico, they're on notice. You already know about China. So all these different things are being addressed, legitimately so, and the media says nothing. And I could go on. What about illegal immigration? Way down. Not only are they capturing, they're actually enforcing the border laws, but the Mexicans are going, it's not worth it. Because even if you get there, they're cracking down on you when you're there. It's not like it used to be. You can't be out in the open as much. How many of these La Raza, these anti-immigration things have you seen in a while? You haven't seen very many, have you? Because they've been put on notice. These are bold moves. When Donald Trump made the comment that, look, you got people coming over the border who are sex trafficking, who are bringing drugs, allowing terrorism. He's a Mexican. He hates Mexicans. And Donald Trump said, call it what you want. What I love, he goes, I don't care who you tell me who I hate. He goes, let me tell you who I love. Americans. See, the left are so fixated on, we'll make it to where he hates Mexicans. Now, I don't hate Mexicans. I can guarantee you I don't. And grew up around them. My kids are Mexican. So people can talk about me all they want. But I'll tell you this, I know who I love. You can tell me all the people I hate. He's a hater. Okay, fine. I'm ignoring that. But I know who I love. Chesterton, I think I'm paraphrasing, but he says it's not what the battle is or who you're facing over there. What the fight is. That he says you're fighting for the people behind you that you love. More on this when we come back. I'll take a short break.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.